What is going on? It is me, Joe Shmoe, and today we're going to finally talk about Fousey Tube.
I said grab my security 20 minutes ago! Y'all are fucked. I'm suing all y'all.
Now, Fousey Tube is someone who has been on the internet for a very long time, and as a result, he has a very long history on the internet. And this is not the first time that a mental health crisis of Fousey's has blown up to be an online spectacle, which is exactly what you just watched. That's the long line, that's the end of his most recent run in popularity, at least for now, that has ended in a public spectacle of him being arrested, screaming at cops. And, you know, I can recognize that Fousey, and he's very open about this, has mental health issues, and this has been the result partially to a mental health crisis, although I do not believe that his mental health issues are just going to absolve him of any wrongdoings that he's done. Fousey has shown repeatedly throughout a very long history of the internet that he is overall a very bad and manipulative person. Colossal Is Crazy a few years ago made a video, actually a video series about Fousey Tube that goes over a lot of the bullshit and a lot of the bad things that he's done in his past. I'm going to go over some of the more recent things, but I am going to leave a link to that video in the description if you want to hear more of what I'm talking about. Now, if you're anything like me, you've seen the type of person that Fousey is a million times in your personal life, at your local bars, at the hometown football game, you know, like 13 years after they graduated high school. They'll often tell you a very big positive story. They try to keep this overbearing positive persona up, inspirational persona up. But you know, like when you catch them at the bar, you got to keep an eye on them, because the second he's done telling you about how he invented a new type of electricity in his basement and he's going to use it to save the world, he's also going to be trying to convince the bartender that you agreed to buy his drinks for that night, only to deny it moments later and then evidently, you know, actually end up paying the tab to prove what a nice guy he is and how he would have never done that. So let me show you two clips of Fousey trying to show himself to be this like enlightened person who just wants to help people.
Dude, I'm a motivational fucking speaker, but I'm gonna come connect to the youth now, but I'm gonna connect to them like I know how.
And now let me show you another clip of him showing how that was all bullshit and just a show he puts on for the camera at times.
Here's what you say. You just, I am smart.
You think you're perfect. You're not. You're far from perfect. You got a fucked up ass too.
I'm a motivational fucking speaker, but I'm gonna come connect to the youth now.
I think I'm perfect.
You said you were gonna fucking do that,
I think I'm perfect. I just prayed and cried to Allah and asked him for forgiveness for all my shortcomings and sins. Respect your fucking elders and get the fuck out of my house. I don't give a fuck about your content or the Island Boys. If you want, go suck their fucking dicks. Let them fuck you, cream pie style, you fucking faggot.
It just seems like Fousey will put on whatever persona he thinks will get him the greatest reaction in whatever situation he's in. Another good example of this is another piece of news that came out of Fousey's streams recently, where he met a woman at an airport bar.
I'm not. I'm a great person.
I can tell.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
I'm so good. But I have like 5 hours. My name's Yusuf. What's yours?
Now there's the nice guy, there's the nice pearly whites. I'm only here for the most wholesome of intentions. It quickly becomes very obvious that she's intoxicated, and that's made worse when Fousey buys her more alcohol.
Chat is wondering, are you drunk at 8 a.m.?
No, dude.
You're sober?
Yeah, well,
Okay,
no.
cool. One more. Give her one more on me, on my tab.
Now, for a lot of you, this is probably old news, but for some of you that don't already know how this story ends, you might already have a good idea how it's gonna go, and you'd be right. It starts off with them walking away, and seemingly, from what I can tell and show you, making out. Then walking away with her, coming back to the camera and saying this.
I just joined the Mile High Club. And I know it doesn't count as the Mile High Club because I was in the airport, but I still joined it. I swear to God, I swear on everything I love.
Now, after getting a negative reaction, he adamantly denies that he joined the Mile High Club with that girl in that bathroom that he just got done seemingly making out with. But there he is, swearing on everything he loves and God that he did join the Mile High Club in that moment with that girl.
Dude, you claim to be a good person, and I saw what you did to that girl in the airport.
Oh, you saw, you fucking lying fuck!
I see a phone call for 1 minute, team. I'm not gonna prove that I said I fucked the woman when I swear to God on my fucking dead fucking grandpa and my dead dog that I didn't fuck this woman.
I just joined the Mile High Club. I swear to God, I swear on everything I love.
Now, To be fair, I have left a little bit of context out of this. Fousey and that girl did actually have a conversation that I cut out, and that conversation pertained of the girl telling Fousey how she is actually a victim of human trafficking. Yeah, it actually got worse. Could you fucking believe it? Could you fucking believe that it was actually worse? Now, I know that I'm laughing, but we have to recognize that this is actually a serious situation, okay? Well, it's kind of over for now because Fousey literally got arrested. Well, not arrested. I think he got checked in against his will, like forcibly, for a mental health evaluation, but he's gonna come back. Fousey always comes back, okay? And every time Fousey comes back, he gets a new audience of people that are just willing to laugh at him and watch the shit show, or people that are legitimately willing to give him a 9th, a 10th chance. And this guy's a menace to society, okay? I don't care about the mental health issues at a certain point, okay? Those need to be acknowledged, those need to be handled, and I hope that Fousey does eventually get the help that he needs to deal with these things. But in the meantime, while he's dealing with them, we have him going out in public and assaulting people. We have the man literally just walking down the middle of the freaking road, jumping into traffic.
Fuck all.
Yusuf!
It's all part of my plan. Fuck you two.
And we have him going out and taking advantage of drunk women at bars. I mean, you can't hide behind your mental health issues to this severe degree. He's a menace to society, and I'm sure the mental health issues are real, and I'm sure they do play a part in all this, but I would draw into question the severity of them when it reflects on his actions, because this isn't just an isolated incident. This is a repeated demonstration of behavior, okay? This is over and over and over again with Fousey. And people that know about Fousey and are on the internet know this about Fousey. They know he has these mental health problems. They know he goes out and he freaks out and he does these crazy shit that, you know, makes him go viral and makes a clown of himself. And Kick, the platform that he was streaming on when all of this stuff was going down with the assaults and him getting eventually detained after calling in a fake police report that he had a gun to his head, you know, Kick just let him keep streaming. Even after he was taken away by police, they didn't kill the stream. It just kept rolling to an empty room after Fousey had been taken out by the police. And you had the face of Kick, the founder of Kick, Trainwrecks, streaming at the same time. People were going into his chat being like, yo, Fousey's freaking out. Fousey's freaking out. And what did Trainwrecks do? Not a goddamn thing. What did Kick do? As one of the biggest at the time, the biggest person on their platform was having a full-blown mental health crisis. Nothing. They did nothing. So me, as someone who wants Kick to succeed, wants there to be an alternative to Twitch, I have to start rethinking how I talk publicly about Kick, because this is a big fat L. Fousey's a piece of shit, okay? I'm going to stand by that. He does terrible and has done terrible, terrible things. But Kick not cutting the stream, if not for, at the bare minimum, his own good, absolutely inexcusable behavior. What if this went, like, what if those cops came in and Fousey attacked them, and who knows? It's a serious issue. It's a serious fucking problem, all right? I don't know. That's all I really wanted to say. I wanted to make those points, and, you know, I also wanted to do a bit of documentation here and get the word out, because he's going to come back. This isn't over. And people need to see this. People need to know. And once in a while, I get a few views on this channel, and I get a bit of a reach. So hopefully, you know, I could help with getting the word out about Fousey. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to promo my shit because I do understand this. There's some severe topics gone over here. So that's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.
I'm a great person.
I can tell.
It's all part of my plan. Fuck you two.